You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook, or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He ricks logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
It's no wonder nobody wants anything to do with me. I look like a vagrant.
At least you're not walking around bare-arsed, although that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin, a monk's robe, or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armour?
I'd prefer something a little more ordinary. I'd like to blend in with the locals and not attract attention.
That's a pretty good idea. Tailor Bartoszek would, but if you can get by with things that are...
Thanks. These'll come in handy.
Just don't get yourself caught again.
I have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will. This is my turf. Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow. I mean, thank you. Seriously.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work quick.
I really need something to wear.
I can see that. Save up for something or use those lockpicks.
Oh, damn. I could use a...
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it would be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semien, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semien?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though, I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semien.
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again. Got any other ideas?
If you find some work, Maybe you'll get a place to sleep too.
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semi. Do you know anything about that celebration?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married to the sister of that lout you was fighting with.
How much time do you think I have? Have the preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom. So, no rush.
Hopefully by then I'll find a way to sneak in. Oh well, it was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Alright, time to grind. Rise and grind, gamers. First off, I want to probably brew up the rest of those chamomile potions and dry whatever food I have that I can. Two handfuls of chamomile, handful of sage. Okay. You boil it for 1 turn, so we need wine. Then you drop 2 handfuls of chamomile in there. And you grind the sage.
The Lord be with you.
So I'm assuming new update, they changed how things go in price. I wonder if they changed how this works. I wonder if it'll still, because I remember just yesterday, making a grinding the ingredients for potion took the entire time it takes for the sand to run out. Like picking it up, grinding it, and putting it back down takes the whole time. So that boiled for 1 turn, I believe. So I should get, if I did this right, some strong potions. Unless I need to be a higher level now. I don't know how it works. But I should get some strong potions from this. Yep. Alright. Perfect. And I leveled up to level 6. Let's see if that's the level I need to be to get an extra little potion from crafting. Because that could be more shmoney. Train hard, fight easy. Yeah, we definitely want that. And we definitely want deft hands, so that we can start using weapons a hell of a lot sooner. Alchemy. Nope, we're gonna go with potion seller. And razor sharp is always a fantastic one. Okay. Bushman. Sure, why not? Steadfast. Yeah, we want to take anything that's going to help us survive if we're going to be doing a... Back to cooking. I can make 7 things of chamomile potion, which will be about... So that'd be 21 chamomile potions, strong chamomile potions, if I do it right. If I don't fuck it up any time that I do it. very decent amount of money and a little bit of XP towards the potion selling, potion crafting. Then we want to make sure to sell them to the right merchant, because the apothecary will sell them for... I fucked up already. This is going to be a bad batch. The apothecary will buy them for more money than anyone else. A bit of grocery in my pocket. I'll be able to purchase some wares. Maybe some clothes. Who knows? Oh no, that still worked out quite well actually. Rock and ride. Okay. Brewing. I wonder if making them like making strong potions, like getting it right, gives you more XP. Probably that would make sense. That if you do it perfect and get the best possible outcome, you get the most XP you can from it. So I'm definitely gonna want to buy some marigold decoctions, and right now I want all silver gear, tier 2 gear, so that I can repair it myself. Get my repair skill up pretty decently, so that I can then repair the best quality gear. Then I want to go find Mutt, because having an extra hand in combat will be pretty useful. My only issue is I don't know if I'm going to be able to avoid killing the wolves. I might be able to. I might be able to just start the fight and run away, and that way I can still have Mutt, and I don't have to kill the wolves. Maybe Mutt killing them doesn't count towards me killing them. And then... Oh shit, I forgot to boil it. Oh well. That's right, this badge. We'll set the timer for this badge, because it's harder for me to do it without having something that I know takes the... Like, I know grinding takes the exact time it needs to take. I think it's 8 seconds. Is one turn of the sandblast anyway. 8 like proper seconds. You know, 8 Mississippis. Another prick point in alchemy. Definitely want Secret of Matter, because that means we have more potions to sell. We don't need it to be easier, because making potions is already fairly simple. As long as you know the recipe and you know the times it takes to do things, you should have no issues crafting yourself up a couple of fat sippies to sell. Handful of big gulps. You toss them on down Apothecary's way. I wonder if, because one thing I was wondering when I was doing this in my first playthrough, when I was grinding out potions, which is something I did that pretty early on. I think that's the first thing I did in the first playthrough, was I just ground out potions because I was like, oh man, I need money. I can make money crafting potions. And you know, lo and behold, that was a really good way to level up potions. Leveling up potions is probably the easiest thing to level up, because it's just go pick herbs and then stand at the potion bench and just craft potions. I don't know how long it would take to get to level 30 potions, because even when I beat the game, I didn't have level 30 potions, but I stopped making potions. I think I got to like level 16 to be able to craft like the really high tier potions, and then I just only made potions when I needed more potions instead of like grinding potions out like I'm doing right now. I could probably do that at some point. Just finish off the potion grind and have all the potion perks. I had it up to the point where I could craft 6 potions from one batch, and so I would get 6 Henry's potions. So I would usually like, I don't know, I would just make 6 of all the potions I needed, and those would last me a fairly decent amount of time until I ran out. Usually marigold potions were the first thing I ran out of, because you gotta heal yourself a lot. I also thought hardcore was coming out with this update, so I kind of just dropped everything, stopped doing side quests, stopped like really caring about the role-playing aspect of the game, which I love so much, and was just like, I gotta beat the game, so I can start it over from the beginning for hardcore mode. And then hardcore mode didn't come out because I had misunderstood the information, and so now I'm like, oh, I really want to play hardcore mode. And I was thinking about getting the hardcore mod, but I was like, I'll get too used to the mod, and then I won't like regular hardcore. I probably still will like it, but I'll get too used to the mod, and then I'll be like, this is different. I don't like that it's different, so I'm just gonna wait for proper hardcore mode to come out. Anything that makes the game harder, honestly. I like making the game harder for myself, which is why I'm kind of doing like a semi-hardcore mode here. Like, I'm doing a proper no-death run, so I die, we start over, which is why I'm going to be doing a lot of prep to make sure I'm not going to die. And I'm also going to be doing things like, you know, not riding, like not using fast travel and stuff like that to avoid, just to get used to it. I did that a little bit in my first playthrough there, but there definitely got to be a point where I was like, especially yesterday. I was like, I think I was only halfway through the game yesterday, and I stayed up till like 2 in the morning, just rushing to the end of the game. Like, I skipped a lot of dialogue, and I didn't skip any cutscenes, but I skipped a lot of dialogue just to be like, all right, I'm done. All right, let's get this done. Let's beat the game so we know what happens, so that we can better prepare for a hardcore run through. I also wanted to just kind of see, you know, where are the best spots in the game.
Du Bettler! Was willst du?
Where it makes sense for you.
What do you have for sale?
The best spots in the game where it makes sense for you to stop and just go do a bunch of side quests instead of like actually doing the main story. We'll hold on to that. We're gonna sell all of these though. That's all he'll take. All right.
Word about the price.
Gut. Versuchen wir's.
Let's see if we can't get him to give us
Is this enough?
$200.
You really won't convince me like this.
Satisfied?
That's more like...
Looks like we're going with
Sehr
195.
gut. I can agree to that.
Damn. Well, that's a decent... but with the 5 groschen she gave us, that's 200 groschen. How's my food looking? Food's looking fine. The recipe for Artemisia potion. I don't think I said that right. And I do have a badge. I could do a little gambling, but I have no dice. I want to get the full devil's dice set, because they have higher chances of rolling 6s, and that would be a lot of good money. Oh, actually, hang on. Sorry. I want to go sharpen the sword I'm going to sell before I sell it, because that'll be the only piece of gear that I probably keep that I can have that's like high tier as a sword, because you don't need to be any kind of level prepared to sharpen it up.
All done. All done.
Two very sharp swords ready to be sold. Well, one sharp sword ready to be sold, another one ready to be used. Hey, doing merchant
What
man.
the hell? Huh? Was willst du?
Okay.
I wanted to ask you, what's on the other side of that nearest hill? I'm not from here, and I'd like to get my bearings. You look like a merchant to me, so you probably know best.
Ja, natürlich, you're not from here. Everyone around here knows that, after what happened in Betty's Tavern. Aber das ist deine Sache. That is your business, lad. Also, what do you want to know?
Where can I find a church round here? I'm surprised you don't even have a small chapel in the village.
If you want. Die Rettung deiner Seele, junger Mann. You have to go through the forest to Aujetz and to St. Katharinen. Herr von Berger does have a chapel in his castle, but it's not for commoners like you. We do not go there either. Und warum auch? The gravedigger Ignatius takes care of burials outside the village, and weddings usually take place without a local priest. No one wants to pay the church more than they have to. Das ist ja wohl klar.
Can I find other merchants around here?
Zum Glück nicht, junger Mann. I'm the only merchant here around Trusky. Oh, natürlich. There are plenty of tradesmen here who sell their goods. There is Bartosz, the tailor. He lives at the other end of the village. The apothecary, Emmerich, lives across from me. They are a hand in glove, or more like hat in hat.
What do you mean by that?
Nichts weiter. Just that they play at being educated men. Along the scribe Geibel, they are always studying some Latin tracts. But of the three, perhaps only Geibel knows Latin, if he really does at all.
Is there anyone else here?
Oh ja. Beyond the tailor's house on the edge of the village is where Bashka the butcher lives. Opposite the Rathaus is the carpenter. The rest of the villagers are just peasants, and you are already familiar with the tavern.
Where do you go for wares? What's the closest town?
The closest is Sobotka, the biggest Gichin, what you call Gichin. And farther north there is Turnov. Half of that one belongs to Herr von Bergo.
Is it far?
Das kommt darauf an. It takes all day on foot. Wenn du was brauchst, the goods I have here will have to do you. I do not think you will get to the town anytime soon.
Is there anything I should avoid around here?
Certainly. Stirring up trouble and sticking your nose into other people's business. Here in the village, we don't care much for outsiders. If any do come, they better behave.
I understand that, but we were ambushed by bandits. So I wanted to ask if you know anything about that.
Ach so, ich verstehe. The woods have been full of all manner of rebel recently. That is all because of the war. Verdammte Schurken.
So you've already heard about these bandits?
About those ones in particular, or about others. They are all just gleichen Scheißkerle. Every time I go to the town, the bailiff must send an armed escort with me. It makes life difficult.
So the roads aren't safe?
Ja, das kann man wohl sagen. Herr von Bergo should do something about it at last. But Herr Otto spends more time in Prague than here. And Chamberlain Ulrich... Ach, lassen wir das.
What do you have for sale?
A burger sword. Cheap wine. Dried chicken. Smoked cheese. Make myself hungry. I need a pouch and a belt for sure, which is going to be a lot of my money. Sell that and that. And the bread and the onion. We'll sell the onion, we'll keep the bread. Do we sell the tin badge? It's a tin badge a head start, which might not be a bad thing to have. I think that's good.
I'd like to do something about...
Good.
Is this enough?
Well, if you offer a little bit more, we can make a deal. Why? You'll convince me with that price. Thank you, and take care.
Okay, now I've got some decent goods. I've got a short tunic, which isn't a bad clout to have on. A belt and a pouch. A little bit of food. I need some marigold potions.
Show me your wares.
I'll buy all of
I'd
them.
like to discuss...
Good. Sehr gut. I can agree to that. Du wirst sicher zufrieden.
Alright. That was all my money. But that's all you need. Right there. Everything else we can find in a magical kind of way.
Good to see you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Hello, bailiff.
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men.
That's a serious matter. Where is your lord?
Well, he left.
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself, and why not directly at the castle. He has that right as a lord.
It's a long story. My lord got very angry and then went missing.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it up or lying to me. But if you were telling the truth, why don't you bring your lord here and we can talk it all over calmly? I'm sorry, lad, but until then, I've got more important things to do.
I need to speak with Sir Otto.
With the Royal Chamberlain? Are you yanking my official pizzle?
Why not?
I'd like to talk to him too, boy, but he's still in Prague. He's hardly ever here. Chamberlain Ulrich is in charge of things.
And where do I find him?
Where do you think? Up in the castle.
But they won't let me in there.
What do you want me to do about it? That's your problem. I'm not going to put in a word for you. I hardly know you.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the man who was in the pillory with me yesterday. Have you seen him?
I can't help you with that. You'll have to find him yourself.
I'd like to buy something. Where can I find some merchants around here?
If it's a tradesman you're after, most of them live here in the village, of course. Your best bet is to ask our merchant Jörg. He knows everyone. I'm sure he'll help you.
What's new, bailiff?
Nothing special. Fortunately, Troskovitz is a quiet village. It's peaceful here, and the war has avoided us so far, thank God. Just here and there a brawl in the tavern or the neighbour's errant cow. Well, that's how it was until recently, at least.
And what happened?
What do you think? It started with that nomadic riffraff, theft of hens and sheep, then continued with ambushes on the road. And then the wolves started to come in from the forests on account of the poachers killing off their prey. Oh, and then our master Chamberlain Ulrich. Oh my god. But that's no business of yours, understand?
I understand. That's your business, bailiff. What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I heard something's going on in Takeoff again. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Gelievites. Will they never cut it out? Their bickering is making work for me. And now I've been visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean, more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Burgo's men. Also, if it wasn't bad enough that gang of bandits is rampaging through the region, now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants. What a disaster.
Cabbage?
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visited by a peasant from Jadar. He's been talking my ears off for God knows how long. Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the time to look for some moron stealing cabbages? And that's about it.
That sounds interesting. Thank you.
That's money right there. For damn sure. For dumped.
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel?
At the mill?
Yeah. The place by
But
the
I need a shovel. Do I have enough money for a shovel? Just barely, I think. And if not, I'll sell the bottle of schnapps I have on me. Oh yeah, we're golden. Just bargain.
I'd like to discuss...
Natürlich.
What would you say to this?
That's more like...
Oh.
Do you accept?
What?
Oh.
I'm done, heck.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. I guess you can have that. Damn. And take that too. I'll take that back.
Das war ein gutes.
Damn. Oh well. Shovel will get me money. Money will get me goods and services? Good, brother?
What happened to you?
I'm in big trouble.
How so?
I lost a letter. A very important letter. I was supposed to deliver it to my master by tonight.
What was in the letter?
I have no idea what it said. For one thing, it was a secret, and for another, I can't read. But it was my master's beloved who sent it. That's why it was so important.
Oh, so it could just as easily have been a lewd verse.
I don't really care what was in it. The point is, I don't have it.
Would you like me to help you look for it?
There's no point now. I've been on the road for 2 days as it is. We'll never make it by tonight.
Do you know where you might have lost it?
I haven't the faintest idea. It must have slipped out somewhere along the way.
You should have been more careful with it. Losing the one thing you're supposed to deliver.
I know. So I forgot to check my bag this morning, all right? But now it's gone, and I'm fucked.
I have to be going. I hope you find the letter.
Me too. Because if I don't, I'm in for a lashing.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Wait! I have an idea. Punch me in the face.
What?
Smack me in the gob. I'll say I was ambushed on the way and they took the letter.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'd rather take a couple of punches from you than a lashing from my master. I could tell you to stop when I've had enough, but he wouldn't. So you get why it's better for me to be slapped around by you, right?
I'm sorry, but I have no intention of pummeling you for no reason.
Suit yourself.
You know what? About me throwing a couple of punches at your jaw.
Shall we do it?
Very well then. Defend yourself. Or not. It's up to you. You ready?
I am.
You have money on you?
No.
All right.
Oh, that was rough.
Do you think that's enough?
I definitely. I'm sore all over. Oh, my mouth most of all.
Glad to be of help then. Take care. Another of von Burgov's men. Another of von Burgov's men? But this one has a cross.
Alright, here we go. Little gear? Little gear? Flanged mace or bearded axe? No. These shields will sell for a decent price though. I can sharpen up that axe. And that's money. Look at buy a cobbler's kit.
Good to see you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift. Sharp as a razor.
God bless.
Yeah, you too. Oh, actually, I think I can sell the shields. That's gonna be more money. Shields and maybe even the axe.
I'd like to do something.
But of course.
Give me 35.
Is this enough?
That's quite a sum. No deal then. I'm done.
Okay.
Pleasure
Whoops.
doing business.
Big oops. Major oopsie. Fuck. Have a mace. Crappy tunic. Beggar's pants.
Let's talk about.
Good. That's too much. Why? Das war ein gutes.
Alright. We have a very small amount of money again. I do some gambling, but I don't have any good dice. I'm also going to wash myself in this person's trough. Alright. POI tipster, eh?
God grant you health.
Interesting. Maybe he doesn't like me enough to tell me about his, tipped over cart. Or maybe I have to wait a little bit before he's willing to talk to me about it. Oh, these two are beating the shit out of each other. Get him! Fuck him up.
That girl is just glowing. That doesn't
Blessings to you.
Let's throw some dice.
I feel a lucky roll coming up.
What game would you like to...
Is that a badge? I'll play
Masters.
And do you have...
Is that a badge?
Wagoners.
Let's play.
Play Masters after we play Wagoners. It's like,
Oh, Fortuna!
Just gambling
May
all
the
my money
best
away.
player win.
as you do, as you do, as you do. 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go.
Shit!
Yeah,
What rotten luck!
that's what I'm talking about right there. Sheesh, that's what I'm talking about right there, son. Looks like I'm winning the money.
And whoever wins will take home a gold badge.
These ones here.
Just like the whole wedding. I hear he ended up paying more than Lord Fleming.
From what I hear, Lord Simmons pretty much dead broke.
Oh, I hope it's not that bad.
My God! Oh, come on!
Shit, bro. Sucks to suck there, dude.
My God, what a fuck up again!
I'd like to play dice.
What game would you like to...
Masters.
Let's play.
Can't say I blame him.
I'm seriously curious about you, lad.
But I just can't listen to it anymore.
Well, it's better than listening to news about bandits running rampant around here. I'm happy to think about something normal for a change.
True.
Nothing worth mentioning.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose that my only money, huh?
At the wedding. And whoever wins will take home
Yeah,
These ones here.
that's not good.
the whole wedding. I hear he ended up paying more.
What I hear, Lord Simmons pretty much dead.
Okay.
I hope it's not that bad. I would Did Bailiff Thrash tell you?
Tell me what?
What entertainment he's got planned for the wedding?
My God, I'm done.
Yeah, me too, dude.
Can't say I blame him. After all, he is marrying off his only daughter.
I get that,
Please,
but I
please,
just
please,
can't
please,
listen to it anymore.
Well, it's better than listening
Oh my
to
god,
Mr.
that's
Daniel
huge.
running rampant around
Have you lost your mind? You're gonna lose everything.
something normal for a
Shot
change.
it.
True. So what did Thrush tell you about it?
There's going to be a dice tournament at the
Yeah,
wedding.
we'll play it safe.
Whoever wins will take home
We have more
all
points than he
back,
does on his throw.
Cost the king's ransom?
just like the whole wedding.
Hmm.
I hear he ended up paying more than Lord Fenning.
What I hear, Lord Simmons pretty
I hope it's not that bad. I wouldn't miss out on Agnes. Were you at the last mass? I didn't see you there. Just as well. I fell asleep during the sermon. I'm not surprised.
These ones here.
He's probably gonna bust with that, which is really good.
Kurva! Bloody dice.
Maybe we could sneak in some wine next time.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's a crazy throw. What?
And not go. What are you talking about? You want to go to hell?
Hell or a never-ending, boring mass. What's the difference?
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
Yoo-hoo! Maybe I win my money. Maybe I win my money. That'd be nice. That would be both the sauce and the ball if that were to happen.
Kurva! Bloody dice.
Hey, bro, you kind of suck.
I'll drink to that.
I only need 600 more points to win, so unless this guy gets like a crazy throw, should be in the bag.
Tell me what? Oh, come on.
Oh yeah, oh god, this dude had one good dice throw, and it's just been downhill for him since.
I blame him. After all, he is marrying off his only daughter. Payment he's got planned for the
I just
wedding.
can't listen to it anymore.
I think that's it. I think that's it right there, right? No, I need 100 more points. I would have liked to have won it then and there.
There's going to be a dice tournament at the wedding, and whoever wins will take home the gold.
Damn it. They're yours, lad.
Yeah, they are. Yep, and there it is.
That's something normal for a change.
It's over.
You must have a lucky horseshoe up your ass. Next time I'll be more careful around you.
Do you have any more?
I have a bit of coin again, and I'd like to throw it around.
What game would you like?
Oh,
Masters.
Let's play.
you have more money to throw away?
Come
I'll
on
take
then,
it all.
show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time.
Oh, is that 3 ones? Right off rip? It is, it is, it is. Oh, the same exact...
Finished.
Oh, no,
Your
he had
turn.
50 less points than I did. I can get behind that, I can get behind that.
If I was
I really
you,
wish those two
I'd
at the other
take
table
it.
would shut up. Did Baelish Thrush tell you? Tell me what? Something about the wedding and the money and the dice game and the gold badge. What's up, you drunk bastard? You coming over here to watch us play? Oh shit,
These ones here.
that's not good.
Bandits running rampant around here. I'm happy to think about something normal for a change. There's going to be a dice tournament at the wedding. And whoever
No, no,
wins,
roll again, roll again, roll again.
If this doesn't start to get interesting, I'm going to go somewhere else.
just like the whole wedding,
Then fucking do it, bro. The hell?
more than Lord Salim.
Shit, I'm gonna.
You have to have a bit of sense
shut
and
up.
count the dice.
Wouldn't wish that on Agnes.
Fuck. Damn it.
Finally! I
Now
Now I can
one.
die in peace.
Alright, well, I
Entertainment
gained
he's got
$50,
planned for the-
I lost $50.
I apologize.
Get the fuck out of my way. Shit-ass town. Fuck you. What did I need anyway? I want to see if I can afford a cobbler's kit if he's got one, and if not, I might just dip out of town.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Because nobody's gonna have armor. He does have a cobbler's kit. I'll buy one cobbler's kit. I'll pay you
That's
full
fine.
price for it. I need to repair my gloves and my boots. And then I'll be on my way. I'm gonna go try and get my dog. I'll go down and up. Let's get that pole arm.
God be with you. Keep the peace.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
We don't really care about that, Henry. We don't care how his day is. We just lost. We just won and then lost. That's why you don't gamble. Never gamble unless you have loaded dice. So that shit happens. Look at this guy. Dripped out. Never mind. He's a mercenary and he's got a woohoo.
Jesus Christ, be praised.
He's a mercenary. He's got fucking nothing on him, pretty much. Is that what I think it is? A bandit? It is. Hey, dude.
Hey?
Go check that out. Hey, dude. You should go check that out. Yeah.
Huh?
Nope, 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 nope.
Hey, you! You hear me?
How are you? And what do you need?
To have a little chat with you. Come here. Give me all your weaponry, now!
What? Weaponry?
And all your armor, too.
What?
Or I'll hack you.
I'm not giving
You're
you
not getting a thing.
Fuck you, whoreson!
Alright. Those simple hose are black, those riding gloves are dark, that gamson is long. Got a wooden rosary. I don't have a torch yet. And that'll do me. That'll do me. You know what? I'll take his boots. Because I can repair them and sell them. Alright. He's got the same boots I have. Put the riding gloves on. Long gamson, which is better than a padded gamson. A light mason painted shield. Look at that. Money in the bag, please. Oh shit. More bandits.
What the?
Yeah, fuck you, dude. night. Look at that. Just like that, bing bang boom, we're a little better armed, a little better armored, and he didn't drop a weapon, so I should probably go find the weapon that he was supposed to drop, unless, no, I thought maybe he had another mace on him. Go find his weapon. Yep, another hunting sword. Hee. Is there anything in the cart? Can I loot anything out of here? No? Okay. Gamson, because then I would be able to stealth a bit better.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Jelly oaf.
Come in here. It's time you all heard the truth. We survived droughts. We've survived floods, plague and fire, and failed
All right. Done.
Done. Time to go find my mutt dog. I should probably grab my torch for in case night falls. That is a regular dog. What? Oh. That's a dude. Just chilling, it looks like. Looks like he's got a nice helmet on him. Hey, bro. Nice to meet you. call me Henry. Sometimes Heinrich. Knight's longsword. Oh shit. Okay. This dude's kind of drippy. Dude kind of had some shit on him. My goodness. And a loaded dice. Very nice. Well, I'll be. Well, I'll be damned. Okay. Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright. That's kind of goated. Definitely can't wield that yet, for sure. There's that black Gamson I was looking for. Smooth cuirass. Nice kettle helmet. Oh my goodness. Chainmail gauntlets? No. I think these courtiers are blued, which is nice. What are better, work boots or firm boots? Probably firm boots, eh? Cobbler's kit and armorer's kit. Okay, yeah, that tracks. All right. Henry. Oh, there's his dog. Sorry about your master. I didn't kill him because I did him super dirty like that. So, you know, he'll wake up at some point, and then you guys can go back to stealing from people. Or maybe you'll eat him while he's sleeping. I don't know. We could be a little less thievery-ish. Thievish. Oops. Perhaps we be a Henry who's a little less murder hobo, you know? Try to talk into people, maybe knocking people unconscious. Kill people if we have to. But don't if we don't, you know? Only steal from awful, horrible, terrible, no good, bad people. Bandits. Foreigners. No, no, no. Just bandits. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Oh, I can still dig the third grave if I want to. I wonder if I could bury somebody here. Like if I kill somebody, can I bring them back and bury them in one of those graves? Shroomies. I'll be out here doing shrooms at some point. There's a path that goes that way. And there's the new barber. The new Barber Streisand. I love a bow of some kind. crossbow. Probably like a nice light crossbow. I think I have a few wounding bolts, yeah. We'll talk things out whenever we can, and fight it out whenever we can't.
What the fuck is this? Hey, lad! What do you want? Come here.
So,
Good to see you, lad.
Really? It seems to me I'm in your way.
Ha! Not at all. That poor fella didn't have anything interesting on him. But you might.
daring me.
Now, you don't look like a match for me. I bet your bark is worse than your bite.
Ha! Take care, lad. I was already slitting throats while you were still sucking on your ma's tits.
Only cowards slit throats. How about a proper fight? Do you have the guts for it?
You don't look like you know how to wield a sword.
Oh, but I do. And this is your final warning.
Oh.
When I'm finished with you,
My
you'll be begging me to finish you off.
Your voice cracked.
You're a dead man!
What happened? The dude just, he checked out. He was like, nah, I'm all set. Cleric's hood. Oop, no. I'm carrying a little too much. Time to put away some of the shit I picked up. It's too heavy for me. That Gamson probably. And the worn Gamsoniac. Which one of these Gamsons is darker? This one or this one? They're about the same. I kind of like the one that's not like quilted, or the straight quilted as opposed to the checkered quilted.
Oh, there's something lying over there. I hope it's not mutt. Oh, a nice bit of venison. And something took a good bite of it. Could Mutt have been here? Dead. And robbed of everything, just like Capon left him. And there's no trace of Mutt. Mutt's nowhere around. Someone must have taken him in. It's not far to the herb woman's place. Maybe I should ask her whether she's seen him.
Buyena, have you seen my puppy? Thing is, I know where Mutt is, but I feel like you get a little more out of doing the quest to kind of like run around and try to find him than you do out of just straight up walking over there. Plus, I definitely don't want to fight like 7 wolves where I'm at right now, and I'm trying to do the Lent, so I don't want to kill the wolves. So I'm gonna have to be in a state where I can run away from them without getting murdered, which I don't know how that quest is going to play out. If I have to run away from the wolves and I leave Mutt behind, or if Mutt kills one of the wolves, will that fail the quest? Not fail the quest, but then I can't get the achievement if Mutt kills one of the wolves. I don't know how that works.
Have you seen Pavlena?
No, I haven't. Shut up. I need to wash myself. I'm filthy, woman. Can't you see that? Alright. I don't have enough for that.
Have you seen a stray dog around? I thought he was dead, but he's likely still alive.
I'm sorry. I haven't seen any dogs around.
Oh, Sakra. Do you have any idea where else he might have gone?
If I were a dog, I'd go to where there's food. There are plenty of fishermen around the pond.
That's awful.
And they're always throwing out leftovers at the tavern.
Do you think he'd go and steal leftover food?
I don't know much about dogs. He could have run into the woods and started hunting. He wouldn't be the first or the last.
That's crazy.
There's a whole pack of wolves near Sameen these days.
Insane.
Maybe your dog's gone feral and is running around with them.
Thanks.
I almost didn't recognize you for a sec because you're Big Chongo.
Has something happened?
My daughter, Pavlena. Remember her? She was here when I was healing you two.
I remember. What's wrong with her?
She's missing. It's not like her to be wandering around like that. She goes to Troskovitz to sell baskets, but she knows I can't manage on my own, so she never stays away for long. These old eyes of mine can't see nothing much. Pavlena has to take care of me. She's a good girl, that lass of mine. I'm very worried about her. You understand? What
No,
if
I don't
something's
understand,
happened to
actually.
her? God forbid. I can't look for her myself, but you could. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I've no one else to turn to.
Don't worry, bitch. I got a mace.
Do you think anyone might want to hurt Pavlena?
These are evil times, Henry. I dread to think what could happen to a young girl alone on the road. And besides, the folk in Troskovitz ain't too fond of us.
Ain't too fond of us.
What have the Troskovitz people got against you? Did something happen?
I'd rather not talk about it, Henry.
You live completely alone in the middle of the woods. Don't you think I've already got a bad enough impression of you?
And where else would we live, you genius, when we're not wanted? Don't go digging up
town,
old wrongs,
maybe?
Henry. And
There are
don't
other
insult
places
us.
to live.
Where exactly was Pavlena going?
To Troskovitz. She was taking wicker baskets she'd made. She sells them there and uses the coin to
can't
buy
live
what
in
we
Boston.
need.
I can't
Sometimes
live
it takes her a
anywhere.
while,
Oh, all right.
but
Fair
this
enough.
time she
Be
said she'd be
homeless then.
right back.
Shit.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Did it occur to you she might have run off? She's a young girl and pretty. What kind of life does she have here in the woods? Maybe she wanted to live a little.
You don't know Pavlena. She's not like that. If she wanted to live a little, she'd tell me straight out. She doesn't keep things from me. Don't imagine I keep her
You're
here
naive if
against
you
her
think a
will,
young
or that
person
I
doesn't
don't know
keep
what it
secrets
means
from
to
their
be young.
parents.
Pavlena is young and,
And you're an old bastard.
oh, no offence, but you seem a little old to be
You're
a
no
mother.
spring chicken.
Is she really your daughter?
She is. Not by birth, but that doesn't change anything.
You
Her
kidnap
mother
babies?
died in childbirth,
Shit.
and there was no one but me to take care of her.
Yeah, no, I'm not helping you anymore. Fuck you. You took some poor child and you were like, we're gonna be homeless together.
And who was Pavlena's birth mother?
A girl from the charcoal burners. They left the county, and I think she had no one else. I buried her myself. No one came for her.
Oof. I came. I'll come for her. Don't you worry.
And do you know anything about Pavlena's father?
I don't know who he was. Pavlena's mother was very young, and the fella surely abandoned her when her belly grew. She never told me nothing about him.
Well, as a midwife, I'm sure you've seen it often that, well, that the mother doesn't survive childbirth.
All too often, lad. But that's the lot of women. Or is it any different where you're from?
No, it's not. True enough.
Yep.
See then? Now, can we just keep our minds on Pavlena?
No. I don't have time to help you. No, I'll help you.
All right, good wife. I'll try to find Pavlena for you.
Thank you, Henry. Like I said, she was heading for Troskovitz. You should start looking there.
You should
All
shut
right.
the fuck up and not tell me
I'll
how to
ask
do my
around
job.
there for her.
And maybe you could look in her room in the loft. My old legs ain't up to climbing stairs, but you might find some clues there.
I think I'm gonna take a break from this game.